Favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
Tis the season.
Do I hear sleigh bells?
It's the holidays at HSN. Celebrating 40 years
of merry.
And we're making spirits bright.
Time to eat, drink,
and be more merry.
It's more of everything you wish for.
Don't forget the presents.
Gift, get,
repeat.
Santa has elves.
You have us.
Let's get this holiday party started.
More gifts.
More brands.
More friends.
More merry.
All right, well, tis the season, not only to shop, but it's sloppy weather. I mean, everybody recently got hit with snow, and I just saw the weather report, and more snow's coming. And how do you go out in style, but still keep your feet really dry and really comfortable? You turn to Sporto Boots, and we've got an entire hour, really great pricing. We actually have some clearance prices coming up, and this is one of these that I've now been wearing for 3 straight hours, and my feet couldn't be happier because they're very comfortable. I totally love this wedge heel, especially when you're on your toes all day long. This is this adorable, it's called the Crystal. It's the water resistant, and this is a suede boot. How stylish is this? I love the little stud detailing, zipper on the inside. We have black, we have gray, and then we have navy. Now here's why I wanted to feature this right off the top, because you gotta check out the savings. And this is Sporto quality. Originally, we aired this for almost $100. Tonight, for the last time, and I think these are gonna just fly, it's $59.95. Now here's your sizing. We have 5.5 through 12, medium and wide width. So if you want something that's really stylish, really, really comfortable, this is an easy one to wear, a great neutral look, and genuine suede, go for it early, $59.95. That is absolutely unheard of for a Sporto boot. And I just wanted to give you a quick peek at it, and it's also the one I'm wearing. So I will, there, you see it, guys? It's unbelievably comfortable. These are so cute, and they're very lightweight, and you can zip around in them, and they just feel awesome. So if you need a new boot, you want it, and you want water resistancy with it, you got it. Okay, we gotta move on and show you our very first item in the hour. These are so cute. They're the most adorable clogs. Now what we're showing you is the water resistant clog. It's called Gabby, and this is another, you ready? Clearance price. So we've got some great sales going on for this hour just for you. We have black, we have chestnut, and we have navy. And I'm gonna bet the black floral is gonna be the first to go because it's very different than the other two. We have 5.5 through 12, and again, medium and wide widths. Hi, Miss Cindy.
Hello.
How are you?
Great. Isn't this fun having amazing prices right when you really need these shoes?
As opposed to in the spring, we're like, oh, I forgot I even had them next fall.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what makes it fun. When the temperatures are dropping everywhere, the snow is falling, we're getting right into the brunt of those cold months. Look how cozy and soft this is. This is our #1 silhouette historically, that slip-on clog mule styling, because we like the simplicity of that you leave them by the front door, you just slip them on and head right out. You get that cushy faux fur all around the collar, a nice deep heel cup, so your foot stays in it very nicely. When you're walking, it moves nicely right out of the box. You hear the word clog and it sounds heavy, but this is a very flexible, lightweight shoe. It's also water resistant, so you don't have to worry about the suede. We treated it for you, so it's ready to go outside. You don't have to be afraid of Mother Nature. You can wear these when it's drizzling outside. You can wear it when the snow is falling. They will be just fine.
I love the cup on the heel too, because a lot of times with clog, you think, oh, I got the back heel's gonna be open, and guess what? Everything's gonna kind of jump in there.
Right, this really cradles your foot, and then combined with the flexibility on the bottom, it moves with you. We have some goring on the side that also helps it really move with your foot as you're walking down the street, so you don't walk right out of your shoes.
Yeah, which you hate doing, you're flip-flopping. And also, I love it's got a really good grip on the base.
It's so important. This time of year, it can be as simple as wet leaves that cause that slippery loss of traction on the ground, but we're also dealing with frost, with ice, with snow. You need to be careful, but we're gonna give you the best advantage when you head out there.
It's huge. Okay, here's an update. I have less than 500 pairs, that's it. And then they're sold out. This is one of a couple items we have a great clearance prices on. And again, I love Sporto because when you buy it, you know, you wear it not one time, but you're wearing it for years to come. This is something you wear right now, which is great, and it's on sale. And then 10 years from now, you're like, oh, look, I'm still wearing these cute clogs and really loving them. And they're comfortable, they keep your feet warm, but not too hot. There's a lot of technical details we'll get to, but we're just out of time on this one. With about 2 minutes to go, though, very quickly, what's on the interior? What do we love best?
The Thermalite insulation is the key with this. We use that in a lot of our different shoes because it's great as a temperature regulator. It acts just like the insulation in your attic, keeping the cold air out away from your foot and allowing your own body heat to circulate inside the shoe. That way you go outside in the cold, you stay nice and warm, but you wear these inside. You could be inside all day. You don't overheat. So it's that perfect, comfortable temperature just for you, and it's nice and soft on the inside too. So if you pop these on barefoot, you're gonna be nice and comfortable, but you can certainly wear socks with them as well.
And I think for those of us who maybe live in Florida, live in the southern states, maybe you're out in California, it's kind of a wink to winter. You know what I mean? If you're up in a snowdrift, I've got some other boots coming up for you, okay? You're going, this is not necessarily a snowdrift boot, but if you've just got a little bit of sloppy weather, maybe it's just a little rainy, or you live in a warmer state, this is kind of your winter shoe, and it's stylish. And as you said too, Cindy, I love the kind you just throw on and go. You know, it's not a lot of fuss, buckles, and this and that, and you're grunting and all that kind of stuff. You just slip these on, take the dog for the walk, come back, you're good to go.
Exactly.
Got to get the mail down at the end of the driveway. This is the one you slip on. Go to the grocery store, it's good, you know, without a lot of hassle. But again, unfortunately, I am so wildly limited on these. Here's the black with the floral embroidery. I thought that was terrific. This one is the chestnut. Isn't that pretty? I love chestnut with browns and denim. If you're a denim girl, oh, chestnut's gorgeous. And you have that pretty navy.
Isn't that great? And on the navy, we have the contrast with that great plush faux fur. And I love how the collar, it's on the outside as well as on the inside. So that's snuggling around your foot and your ankle. And especially on your ankle, that's one of our more delicate spots. So it's nice to have something extra soft and cozy. But once again, this with that deep heel cup combined with that great elastic goring on the side will move really well with you. It's nice and flexible right out of the box. Lightweight with that great grip on the ground, traction on the bottom. But once again, Sporto suede. We've treated it for you. It is water resistant. You don't have to baby it. You can take it outside. If you get them dirty, let them dry to the touch and then just brush that salt mark, that mud, whatever you got on them, brush it right off.
Right. And sometimes I think we love, oh, I want to wear my suede boots. I want to wear my suede shoes. It's great. And then all of a sudden, if it's not the perfect sunny day, you're like, oh, there's no way I'm wearing them. You know what I mean? Because you know you're going to ruin them. And that's what we love about Sporto. You don't have to baby these shoes. And they're really wildly stylish, like the one I have coming up. So cute, so stylish, a lot of suede on it, and most women would be scared to death to wear it in the middle of winter, but you don't have to do that with Sporto. You wear them and you will love the quality. That's the other thing I think you have to realize about Sporto. They've been around a long time. They're just experts at what they do. They bring fashion, technology, and style all together in one, and you're going to get great quality. These aren't just one and season and done shoes.
Right. You're always adding to your Sporto collection. You aren't replacing your Sportos.
That's probably a problem for Sporto, actually. Okay, so let's show you a couple more things. My jacket, you want to do that? Okay, so this is a funny story. So I'm actually going to be heading out of town, and I'm going to a more northern state. And I hadn't really thought about it much lately. And all of a sudden I went, it's going to be freezing where I'm at. And I thought, do I even own a winter coat? Like, you're living in Florida, you don't have a lot of big bulky coats. And it's going to be really cold where I'm going. And I thought, wouldn't this be the perfect answer? So I'm wearing it right now. It is a gorgeous down. Oh, wait, I've got my own. Guys, do you have my card on this? Because I know I have it in my pile. It is a packable down and feather coat.
Isn't that great? 70% down, 30% feather in the fill, and it packs into a small bag that we give you. You just shove it right in there.
Have that, by the way?
It might be.
Do you guys have it in the little bag? The coat in the bag? Can you throw it out here real fast? Because you guys got to see this. This is, well,
or there's
a coat
bag
inside it might be good.
We'll stuff it when we, do we get to look at it later?
Are we looking
when I
at
can
it
stuff
later?
It in the bag?
Are we going to look at it later? Yes. Believe it or not, there's an entire coat in this little bag.
Isn't that great?
Wow, it really packs small.
You can stuff that jacket into that bag, though.
Here's what's amazing is, yes,
squish it down in your suitcase.
It will fit in this little bag. That's the cool thing, this whole coat.
And you don't have to be careful with it. You just stuff it in there, and it won't get wrinkled, it won't look bad. It's fantastic.
And we'll stick one in there, and we're going to prove it. I promise you that. All right, let's talk about the socks, too. Tell us about the socks.
One of my favorites, the Sporto boot socks. They They are designed to stay up in your boots because there's nothing worse than when you're walking down the street and your socks start scrunching down. Terry cushioning in the footbed of these. So they really are so cozy with that extra padding, that Terry cushioning throughout the footbed. Once you try these, that you get hooked on them.
Right.
And it's one, my mom is one that I'm expected to get her some every year, so because she wants more and more, because they're so great, especially in your tall boots, that you don't have to worry about them slipping down.
That's great, because that'll drive you crazy.
Exactly.
You get a set of 3, free shipping, and 2 flex pays. So just add this to your list. And they're stretchy. They're very stretchy, so they could fit basically everybody.
So comfortable.
We have something else going on that's kind of awesome. It's up to 30% free shipping on boots and booties. So what you do is go to hsn.com, you search boots, and you're going to get some awesome deals. And we also have more coming up right here. All right, this is our next one, and I think this is one of the cutest boots we're going to show you all night long. I think it's this really cool blend of sporty and smart all together. We have 2 colors actually. We have the black in front of me, and of course, Cindy, you're holding the stone. 5.5 through 11. These are medium widths, but you can use that little tie to help you out. And this is now holiday priced. You're saving $20 tonight while they last. 4 flex pays and free shipping. So cute.
How fantastic is this? It really plays on that hiker boot trend, but look at what we've done with this. We've given you that great bottom with those great deep grooves, that wonderful traction. You can wear this out hiking. This can be your hiking boot, but also if you're a city girl and you want to pair this with some more feminine styles and follow on that fashion trend, they work beautifully for that as well. This is waterproof suede with waterproof construction, so you don't have to baby these. Take them out on the trails if you want. You can get them dirty. You don't have to worry about it. Here, we'll take them for a little ride here with the water. They're made for it.
Waterproof is a little different than water resistant. Waterproof means they're waterproof, okay? So it's kind of a higher level of keeping your feet dry.
Exactly. The suede that we use for all of our shoes is treated, so you never have to worry about the suede. But when we add that waterproof construction, it means the seam right here where that sole meets the upper, we've sealed it off, not just once but twice. So you can step in those puddles, you can step in that snowdrift, and that moisture's not gonna be seeping in through that seam, because you know when that happens, your day is miserable until you can change your socks and shoes. We don't want you to have to worry about anything. Get outside and play more, have fun, go on that walk in the snow with your family. Maybe you're looking at the holiday lights in the neighborhood. Absolutely, this is perfect for that. Has that great cozy faux shearling around the collar that extends down the inside as well. That is so comfortable. But I love that genuine suede you don't have to worry about, and you get that great athletic styling, that rugged look that you can wear indeed as your hiking boot. Go on that walk. Go, take it out there.
Go in the mud. Go in the stream.
Exactly. Go have some fun, or pair it with a cute skirt and dress and play on the fashion trend. I love it when you can do that.
Here's what surprised me. I thought when I looked at these, I had not touched them before, and I looked at them and I thought, those are going to weigh like 2 tons per foot. So obviously I picked one up, and it's the first time I touched it, and instantly, Cindy, I am shocked. They're featherweight. That's really surprising, because I thought, oh man, you know, your legs will be tired after a couple hours in these babies.
I love that when you wear it, to me, it feels like a sneaker, that it has that great cushioning in it and that flexibility that is obviously, it's sturdy, because you really can hike in these. And I'm a hiker, and I love getting out there, you know, the rocky trails, all of that. But you can also wear it as a fashion shoe because it is so lightweight and flexible and comfortable.
Look at that.
But isn't that great? And waterproof, you don't have to worry about it. And remember, if you like this stone color, don't worry about getting them dirty, because you just wait till they're dry to the touch and you can brush that dirt off. If you like the black and you're worried about the salt marks, same thing. Just wait until they're dry to the touch. It will brush right off. That's because great. All of the suede has been treated. These are waterproof shoes.
And for many of you, you say, oh, you know what? I'm going to go to meet my friends. We're going to go see the holiday lights. Or are you doing a home tour? You know what you do in the wintertime, and the little community will have, you can go tour the houses that are all decorated, and you're going to be outside. Or maybe you love going down to your downtown village, and you're walking through downtown, and it's one of those open gallery nights, or it's an evening of festivities. You know, they do a big tree lighting ceremony. These are the kind of shoes you want, because number one, they're comfortable as all get out. Number two, they're very lightweight. But number three, no matter what the weather is that night, you're not miserable. And nothing ruins a good evening if you planned hard and you're taking the family down to go see Santa Claus, you know, or whatever it might be, than having soaking wet feet. Once that happens, you're just just miserable and all you want to do is go home, you'll wrap that night up early just because your feet are sopping wet because you happen to hit a puddle that you couldn't see because it was dark, because it's in the evening. You never have to baby the weather. You don't have to baby your feet when you're wearing these. You say, weather, bring it on, because I'm gonna look cute and I'm gonna have dry, warm feet. And that's what we all want during the winter. And we've got a lot of winter to go. Right. So again, to get this kind of savings at this time of year is wonderful. You don't have to wait till the sales after the winter's over. You're getting these on sale tonight, which is huge. And again, if you want that true waterproof, go for this one. If you love that sporty look, if you wear a lot of jeans, leggings with this would be so adorable. I really highly recommend these. I think these are super cute looking.
This is super comfortable too, that when you put it on, you're ready to go. You want to do that entire holiday tour. This also has a thermalite insulation in the insole, so you don't have to worry that cold air. It's that buffer. It's the insulation in your attic, that type of material that is keeping the cold air out away from your foot and allowing your own body heat to circulate inside. So you stay comfortable on a home tour where you're in and out and in and out. You're not going to overheat in the indoors because it's just your body heat circulating inside, but you're nice and cozy and warm when you are playing outside. Get out the sled, go out and have some fun with the kids. All the areas, I'm not sure if it's all melted by now, but Atlanta and in Texas where they got snow and they hadn't seen it for so long. Get out there and build the snowman. Have some fun. That's what Sporto's about. We want you to be fashionable, but we want you to be prepared for whatever Mother Nature wants to throw at you. That's why we have that great traction on the bottom of the shoes, the thermalite insulation layer throughout the footbed, the waterproof suede, the waterproof construction. So, like you said, Mother Nature, bring it on.
Bring
We're ready.
it. Say, Mother Nature, I challenge you. Give me your worst today, because my feet are ready. And have you done this? And you know you have. You've gotten a pair of boots and you wore them out, and the day started out pretty sunny. And then if you lived in the state of Ohio, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You just give it 5 minutes and the weather will change in Ohio. It does, it's nuts, right? But you started out the day, you're like, okay, I can wear my cute little boots because, it's a pretty nice day, I'm good. Then halfway through the day, a storm hits, or it's that slushy, cold, rainy stuff, the icy, rainy, cold slush. And you're like, seriously? And then you're trying to tiptoe over the puddles and you're not trying to get your feet wet because you know what's gonna happen. Wouldn't you love it if you start the morning out, you look super cute, and by the end of the day, no matter what happened, you still look cute and your feet are dry. I just love that in Sporto, because they inspire us to embrace winter. They really do, because you're not fearful. Oh, I'm gonna stay inside because I can't go out in that snow drift. Oh, kids, you know what? I'd like to make a snowman with you, but no, I don't want to get my feet cold and wet. I think you really can embrace winter activities so much better when you're wearing a Sporto shoe.
Absolutely. We make them cozy so you are ready to get outside. You have that plush faux shearling around the collar here, and that transitions to a nice soft micro fur as you go down into the boot shaft. This is an attached tongue, and why we do that right here is so if you are out there playing in the snow, that helps keep any snow from getting into your boot from the top. We want you to stay comfortable. The great D-ring laces, they're very easy. Just pop these on and head out into the elements. I remember from my days in Youngstown, Ohio, it was so funny. We'd have so much snow on the ground, and you'd wear a nice pair of shoes, and the sun would come out, and that was actually what I feared, because you knew that snow was going to start to melt and it was going to get really messy outside really fast. But when you have your Sportos on, you have the luxury of genuine buttery soft suede, but you don't have to worry about it. You're not cringing when you look up and see the sun. We should always be celebrating that.
True, that's true. Yeah, you're like, oh no, the snow. And also, and we're going to say hi to Paul in 1 second. Also, I think this is so transitional. So if you do spend a lot of time, you're hiking, you're out and about, you love doing walks with the dogs and stuff, this is a great shoe for that. So this is going to transition to the spring and summer. If you happen to camp a lot, you love going on hiking trips, you'll find you're actually reaching for this more than you thought. It feels like a tennis shoe, but it works like a heavy-duty boot. That's kind of the secret behind this one specifically. All right, Paula in Nevada, thank you for joining us. You're on with Cindy and Suzanne. Happy holidays.
Hi, Paula.
Happy holidays. How are you?
We are wonderful. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm sick.
Oh, no.
Well, you don't sound it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm all stuffed up. I went to the doctor, and doctor said, I'm sorry to tell you, you won't die. I said, thanks a lot, doctor. And I went home. But I have a virus or something. No big deal. So I stay home. I cook, I clean, and I watch HSN. And I spend money that I don't have.
Well, we always want you to be careful now, Paula, but I understand you got those cute clogs.
I have a pair similar to those from Sporto's, like 5, 6 years ago. Love them, love them, love them.
How are they holding up?
I could still wear them, but I want another pair. I'm spoiled.
Paula, you're so cute.
I have a complaint. I wanted to order the down jacket that you're wearing, Suzanne,
yes,
and they don't have any in my size.
Oh, I'm
and I can't go on wait list, and I'm so upset because it's freezing in Nevada. It's like 40 degrees now at night,
yes,
and I won't go out. It's too cold.
You're right, and Paula, this would be the perfect jacket for that type of temperature too. It's lightweight, but it's down. Oh, I'm sorry, Paula.
I'm so sorry.
We're gonna have to work on that for you.
2 of the Sporto jackets that I bought like 5 years ago, and they're perfectly new, but I want another jacket.
Well, Paula, we're gonna have to work on that for you. Happy holidays, and thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Feel better.
She's so cute. Yeah, and feel better. You know, I always say an apple a day and shopping at the HSN totally make you feel better.
Well, and I love what she was saying, because we really do build these shoes to last. We want your boots to be good this season, next season, and for many years to come. So you're adding to your collection because you love that new color, you love that new style. It's not because you have to replace boots that you can't wear anymore.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I just want a new pair. The other ones are fine. And again, you know what? If you go online, you can see what sizes we have left in my jacket. It is kind of that perfect travel jacket. If the temperatures get a little nippy, it's actually quite warm for as thin as it is, because that down's doing a great job of insulating you. So is it really, I should probably put a different color on, I guess. But I'm wearing the black, and I'm sorry, I know this one is limited. We also have the wine color and navy. So if you couldn't get the black, Paula, you might want to think about the navy, and we also have an olive color. So there's some options there if the black isn't available. All right, so 400 of these great boots have now been ordered. Do not miss out on these. Why? They're $20 off. We have free shipping and 4 flex pays. Great, right? Now here's what I love. Get it at home and try them. If they don't fit right, or they don't work for you, or they're not part of your lifestyle, you have until the end of January to try them out. And there is a ton of bad weather to go. We just got the first major snow recently, and there's a whole lot more. Clear through in some places April, March, April. I know way up in Michigan, May, and up in Minnesota and Wisconsin. You're gonna go out in style. You're not gonna have to worry about your feet getting cold or wet. These are going to last, and they feel the weight and the comfort of almost like a really beautiful tennis shoe, and yet they have that cute factor built in, which I love. Very surprising lightweight. That is the first thing. I thought these were gonna be a little clunkier, a little heavier, wildly lightweight.
Isn't that great? That's where you get the support you need, especially if you are going to take these out hiking and you're on those uneven surfaces, or even when you're out walking the dog and there's snow on the ground and you're not quite sure what's underneath it. But it is nice and lightweight, and when you push down on the insole, I wish we could have you all feel it. There's that touch of cushioning, but also the support you really need.
You can
it's that
feel
combination, because you need both. You don't want it to be so squishy that you don't get the support if you are really going to take these out on those athletic walks and get that. But it gives you that nice lightweight feel of a solid sneaker, which I love with this fabulous rugged styling that is so in fashion right now, and perfect. I love a walk in the woods when there's some snow on the trees, or just going through the neighborhood to see the holiday lights, or if sometimes you just need to go out and walk the dog.
Well, you know, have you been to Hocking Hills? I know that you're an Ohio girl too. Have you been to Hocking Hills on Southern Ohio?
No, I haven't.
There's great hiking trails there. Really cool hiking trails.
I need to get there.
But you kind of need a pair of these shoes to do them. You know, it's better to wear these shoes to get out there and hike. And that's anywhere. I mean, you know, God bless you if you're from Colorado or whatever. You want these to be a perfect hiking shoe. You've got them. You don't want to sacrifice style. Okay, great. We can still look cute when we're hiking. Or if you just want to face that winter weather. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. It's so miserable to have cold, wet feet. And if it happens first thing in the morning, you are stuck all day long. And you know, what if it's something where you can't rush home and you're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be hours out. I'm gonna go play with the grandkids. We're gonna go and I'm gonna take them to see Santa Claus, or we're gonna go to the, you know, go downtown and we're gonna go, you know, make Christmas cookies. I don't know what it is. There's nothing worse than knowing that your feet are soaking wet from the beginning of your day till the end. You go to the office. What are you gonna do in the office? Those of you who live in New York City, you don't wanna sacrifice style, but boy, I'll tell you, you have some of the sloppiest worst winters in the world is New York City because of all the traffic and the puddles, and then all that snow gets piled up right on the sidewalks, and it's all just shoved in there. You know, it's not like some places they can kind of move it out, but you're just stuck in it, all of it. And yet you want your feet to be dry and warm, but you don't want to sacrifice style, because guess what? You're a New Yorker and you guys love style. Chicago, LA, wherever you might be. I think these are awesome. If you have a more casual lifestyle, I think you'll wear these constantly because they keep your feet warm and dry and they look good. And that's all we want, right? Okay, remember, $20 off. I am now down to the final 800 pairs. So these are almost completely sold out. If you could do me a favor, Adam, I know probably the black has some limited sizes. Okay. Okay, 6, 6.5, and size 7, very, very limited. So if you need any of those 3 sizes in the black, how about in our stone? 6.5, 7. Oh, 7's totally sold out. So 6.5 is limited, 7 is now sold out. We have 5.5 through 11, and this is a medium width. Let's talk about waterproof, waterproof, waterproof.
That's right. This is designed to go outside in any conditions. We have genuine suede that we've treated before we actually cut the pieces to put the boot together. So you don't have to worry about the suede. It's already been treated. And then when we construct the boot, the key to the true waterproof construction is right along the seam where that sole meets the upper. What we do is we seal it off, not just once, but twice. So when you step in that puddle, that water can't get in. That's that crucial spot where you step in a puddle, you step in the snowdrift, and the water seeps in along the toes. That's been sealed off twice, so you don't have to worry about that. Then you add the smaller details, like having the tongue that is attached halfway down. Isn't that great? Yeah, on the stone you can see it a little better. Too. Because that's the idea that if you do step in a deep snowdrift, you don't want the snow getting in from the top of your boot. And that just helps keep that moisture out away, giving that firmer seal around your foot, so to speak. And then we have the thermalite insulation inside that's working as that barrier to keep the cold air out away from your foot and your own body heat circulating inside the boot. That's what makes this the workhorse that you need for any conditions. You're gonna wear this just because it looks so cute and it's so comfortable, but when the sleet is falling, when the snow is falling, when it's rainy, you don't have to worry a bit. You get the luxury of the genuine suede. That buttery soft texture is not lost. Yep. And then you can face it all.
And this collar, you can make it as loose or as tight as you want. So if you're really going through a lot of stuff, just tighten the collar up around your ankle, and it's so soft and yummy, and it'll keep things from sliding on the top down too, which is what we want as well. All right, we're gonna wrap up on this. Really, really limited across the board, so I wouldn't wait too much longer if that's one of your choices. And again, black or stone, with black being the most limited. All right, I'm gonna show you a couple of sneak peeks of some things coming up. I have to tell you, I love this boot. It's a whole different look than what we just saw. Completely the opposite. And check out the price on this. Originally, this was to air tonight at $100. Because our today's special sold out a couple hours ago, we have a this day only in this hour. And what that means is that this price is only good now for about 30 minutes. Check this out. Talk about the feminine side of Sporto. Completely different than this. So you have lots of different looks to work with here. Here's what's even more amazing. This is, this is waterproof. You guys, a suede, feminine, girly booty. Love the heel. That's an easy heel to do. Waterproof. Cindy laughs. She saw me double check my card. I wasn't going to say waterproof. I was going to say water resistant. I can't believe this is waterproof. And even the heel is suede. Is that crazy? All right, black, burgundy, gray, 5.5 through 12, medium, wide widths, and it's this day only. The price is good for 1/2 hour. So girls, you want to run really fast if you want to get that and that price. And then my boot that I'm wearing, let me model it really quick. This is another item. Huge clearance price tonight and very comfortable. Wedge heels, super easy to walk on this one. You've got a nice opening, so there's plenty of room there. All done in suede. This is the crystal, and this is water resistant with just a little tiny detail on it. We've got a couple colors, but look at that sale price. It's pretty impressive. All right, stick around. This is coming up and more with Cindy and Sporto. Don't go anywhere. We've got great ways to keep your feet warm this winter.
And join me, Colleen Lopez, for Gotta Watch Thursdays.
Amy Morrison here. Find all your last-minute beauty and fashion gifts with us. On the Beauty Report, check out unique beauty gifts all under $50. Perlier introduces the newest addition to Royal Elixir, and your favorite brands are back with more great items. Then on the list with Colleen Lopez, the deals continue with new presents under $50. Gift fashionably this holiday season without breaking the bank. Join us Thursday at 7 p.m.
San Francisco is the home to a little bit of everything, including Benefit Cosmetics. As former models, Jean and Jane Ford knew the challenges women faced with makeup. Their solution? To create their own line focusing on solving women's beauty dilemmas. Today, Maggie and Annie carry on the family tradition. And those same products are still some of the most famous instant beauty solutions around the world.
Like our mom and aunt always say, laughter is the best cosmetic.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
Signature Club A is the world's largest beauty classroom. The most important difference between my cosmetic brand and other cosmetic brands is that I live it. I am my customer. Signature Club A is innovative, educational, and geared with everything new and exciting for today's woman.
Well, a day of beauty kicks off. I mean, not only do we love our Bene Babes out there, which if you are one, we want to hear your mascara story at midnight. So not only is Benefit really known for making things fun and easy, the price of their today's special tonight, everybody's just going to go wild, because basically you are getting their #1 and #2 mascaras in the market. So if you want volume, if you want length, if you want curl, if you want to buy one and keep one, it is entirely up to you. Now here's the really cool thing. Not only do you get their iconic roller lash and their iconic real lashes, you don't have to choose. It's insane when you think about it. There are thousands of these already sold. And of course, we do want to hear your mascara story at midnight. So all Bene Babes calling you. Last visit for the entire year. And of course, the final today's special. Lots of beauty and lots more to come. We'll see you at midnight.
See, they'll be beautiful up here, but you want beautiful feet, we got you covered with Sporto. Hey, by the way, my jacket, remember we said we're gonna prove that fit in that little bag. Here it is. And then if you're really packing tight and you're like, oh, I need to take a down coat with me, look how squishy it gets. And then you pull it out and you just wear it. And it's really nice and warm. It's unbelievable how cool this is. So I just wanted to prove to you all, because I mentioned the jacket would fit in that little tote. The black's very limited. The other colors we have are navy and wine. So navy and wine are the other two colors we have. All right, let's talk about something that is new for the visit, and these are so cute. Do you need to get that last minute gift? How about ×2? Do you want the stocking stuffers? Maybe you've got 2 granddaughters to buy for. Maybe you just want warm feet during the winter when you're home. Well, these are adorable, and it's a 2-pack of what are called slipper socks. So they're kind of like a sock, and they're very much like a slipper. I'm gonna do the colors real quick, Cindy, and then you can walk us through it. First set that's available is right here, and guys, we have a better shot than that? Not really. All right, here we go. So here we go. The first set's gonna be your black, and it's got the pink with it, which is so cute. The next set, I love this combo actually. It's gray, solid gray, with this cute little pink and gray. And then in front of Cindy, we have the red. Look how cute that is, with the black design. And then finally, you are holding the off-white with the turquoise.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Such a great variety with these. And I love that, if you notice, on the solids, you get that great cable knit, that traditional cable knit design. Here, let's take a look at the red. I think it'll show up really nicely. That it's that beautiful cable knit styling. And then on the patterned, ones. It's a nice smooth knit, but it reminds you of those great like North Isle sweaters, those cozy warm sweaters. But these are slipper socks, so that means we have that great moccasin styling, that whip stitching around, and then just a nice soft brown contrast sole. But then with these great little rubber dots, so you get that extra grip when you're running around inside your house, especially now with all the hardwood floors, the tile floors. They're cold. You don't want your bare feet on those, and you don't want to be wearing regular socks because you can slip. So with these, you get some great style. You can wear them pulled all the way up or scrunch them down a little bit like I did and be cozy and comfortable all around the day.
Would it be cute if you guys take yoga or bar class and you have to go barefoot? There's nothing worse than going from the dressing room or the locker room and having to run barefoot into one of your classes, right? How cute would this be?
Brilliant
if you know
idea.
anybody who goes and does an exercise routine where or you do a Pilates. Pilates you do barefoot too. So if you have anybody who does exercises, they're going to love this to wear from the locker room to the actual exercise class. Also, I just think anybody who's in a college dorm, you know, if you have to scoot from the dorm room down to the bathroom, or maybe you go down to the center area where you all meet and watch television, or there's couches to study, perfect for that. If you want to wear these in your house, I just think they are the most adorable things. And because you get a 2-pack, hey, 2 stocking stuffers, 2 little extra gifts, and we guarantee right now that everything's going to arrive for the holiday. All right, here's your sizing too, because that's surprising. You would think with something that's like kind of like a slipper sock wouldn't need sizing, but even Sporto gives you the appropriate size. So the small fits a 5'6", the medium fits a 7'8", the large is a 9'10", the extra large is a size 11'12", and they genuinely are so cute. And you know what's amazing? They're not thin little wimpy socks.
Right.
They're super thick and yummy.
They're so cozy. And I want to show you, when you talk about the sizing too, look, they are a soft knit, so there's a lot of give. So you don't need to stress too much about the sizing. If you're not quite sure, there's a lot of give in these. And I would say if you're not sure up or down, you can go down because you get that great flexibility with that soft knit. So if you're not quite sure what their shoe size is, and you're in doubt over, say, a medium or a large, you might want to go a little bit smaller just because they will stretch to conform to your feet. But I love having the pom-poms. Okay, first of all, pom-poms just always make everything happy and fun. But this is a great drawstring at the top. So if you choose to wear them all the way up, you can get that great fit around your calf size. Even for me, I have a fuller calf. These expand nicely, and you can wear them either up, or I kind of like to scrunch them down a little bit with that big ruching trend. If you really want those pom-poms to swing, you don't have to tie this at all and let that be loose. Or if you don't want quite so much movement, you can just tie it in a little bow. So you still get the fun, but not quite as much swing.
Aren't these the most adorable things? And you know, you run around, you're wearing your socks at home, or you got some slippers and they just don't really keep your feet nice and toasty and warm. Oh my gosh, in front of a fireplace with these on and leggings and your favorite yummy sweatshirt. Oh, that's like happiness.
Exactly. Perfect if you're at home and you're having friends over for drinks or for a little holiday party that's casual. You know, why not be stylish and comfortable and have something like this on that really is right on trend?
Totally. All right, so stay right there. Isn't that fun? And again, you know, I've got a couple gifts. If you've still got that list and you don't know, oh, what am I going to give somebody? This is the time to go, hey, who wouldn't love that? I know I would. All right, I have to give you an update on these. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. I love this. We featured it a few moments ago. This is the Debbie, and it's a waterproof, feels and fits like a really expensive tennis shoe. That's how lightweight it is, and yet it's rugged, and it can take all the elements. So it is the hiking. It's great with those cute little tights. It looks awesome with leggings, great with your jeans. It's designed to really take a punch, but still look super stylish. Now, here's how many we have left, and unfortunately, it's not a lot. We've sold almost 900. I have now around 500, but that's going to be much more limited here in a few moments. Size-wise, let's do some quick updates if we can. Adam, we have black, we have the stone in the black. Okay, available, I have 7, 7.5. Okay, I have 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, and 10. That's it. In the black. In the stone, I have size 5.5, 7.5, through 12. So we're better off in the stone. And you know what? Don't freak out because it's waterproof. You're just gonna brush the dirt off. I mean, it's not gonna stick. So I know a lot of people are hesitant to wear a lighter color. Wearing that with a pair of chambray blue jeans, done, over. finished. I got a lot of clicks on that one. That's like clickety, clickety, click, click. That stone is a great color with chambray. All right, now this is unbelievable. Look how cute this boot is. It is so stylish. It's so feminine. I had to do a triple take on my information card, and I thought my card was wrong. This awesome boot, girls, it's waterproof. Yes, that's suede. This is all suede. Cindy, how in the world did they make this waterproof?
Isn't this amazing? I feel like every year we are kicking it up a notch to bring you the fashion you really want in these cooler months when you're dealing with snow, sleet, slush, all of that, and using the technology to give you that fashion you want in a wearable shoe that you can enjoy in these months. That's why when I first got this one, I was so excited. I popped it on and I was running around my house because it's so beautiful. But then I can pour water on it. I can dunk it in here. It is waterproof. The suede is treated. It is waterproof. It is so amazing to be able to kick it up like this because this style looks so great. If you're dressed up going to the office, going to a nice dinner, a holiday party, it works, but it works just as well with your leggings, your jeans, your jeggings. With that great block heel that is so fashionable right now as well, it's nice and comfortable. You get a good strike plate and you can wear this. I wore this on a day trip to New York. And I wore it through the airports, I wore it through Manhattan miles and miles, and all the way home, and was still comfortable. And I felt stylish. Whenever you mentioned New Yorkers, I feel like they're so stylish. I'm an Ohio girl. I want to look really cool when I go there. This was my go-to, and I didn't have to worry at all about the weather forecast because it has been cold, and you never know when it's going to rain or when you're going to encounter those puddles. And let me pour some water on that gray so it shows up real. We have gray, we have wine, we have black. Now, here's the story. Already, now listen to this. The price ends in 20 minutes. 20 minutes, it's done. You'll never get this at a better price than right now. Already 1,200 pairs have been ordered. So here's your opportunity. I've got a couple thousand left, which is really good, but please don't miss out on the value. If you want the most stylish boot you've probably ever seen or maybe ever owned, and certainly the most stylish I've seen from Sporto, this is it, and it's waterproof. That's top of the line. There's water resistant, which is what I thought it was gonna be, but to make it waterproof, and I'll tell you where I thought it wasn't gonna be waterproof, is here in the very bottom where the bottom meets the suede. Right, and that's the difference. It's amazing. That's what really makes a waterproof construction on a shoe. It's all about this crucial seam, right where that sole meets the upper. We've sealed it off not just once but twice, so if you step in that puddle, you step in that snowdrift, you don't have to worry about that water, that moisture seeping in around your toes. That's what will make you miserable if you're not wearing your Sportos and not wearing a waterproof shoe. And I love with the suede on that block heel, it is so stylish. There's a lot of give in the ankle on this as well. It stretches a bit, so if you do have a bit thicker ankle, this is a good one for you. And it's a nice height where you get that little bit of a lift so it looks beautiful with your dressier outfits, but also super comfortable if you're just gonna be walking all day. A little bit of traction on the bottom. Of course, we have that thermalite insulation inside as well. Still gonna keep your foot warm. This is a snow boot. This, can you believe this? That's a good way to put it. It's a snow boot. These girls are wearing one of the hardest working boots out there. That is a snow boot. And you're like, no way. Yes, try it. Hey, a couple things to note. We have 5.5 through 12 medium and wide width. We do guarantee delivery. You're in good shape shopping today. We're gonna guarantee everything's gonna get there by December 24th at no additional charges. Now, I will warn you, in a couple of days, that all starts changing. You know, certain things will make it and then we can't guarantee others. You gotta do extra shipping, blah, blah, blah. But right now, just, hey, knock it all out. And if you've got that holiday party coming up that you're going to, maybe it's New Year's Eve, maybe it's all winter long, and you work in an environment where you do have to still look stylish. You can't come in a big luggy boot. My gosh, why would you not want these? I am having a girl crush on this right now. I can't even stand it because it's so feminine, it's so cute. You have plenty of room up here in the toe, so no worries there. But this is a waterproof snow boot. No one has done a better looking waterproof snow boot that I've ever seen in any store or any retail outlet. That is phenomenal. And I can't believe it is 100% suede. Even the darn heel is suede, and you don't have to baby this. How crazy is that? Take it out on the worst days. We want you to take this gorgeous boot out on that mucky, icky day because it can take it. The suede has all been treated. Before we even cut the pieces to make the boot, the suede is waterproof. The construction of the boot is waterproof. You have the thermalite insulation. You don't have to baby these. Wear them outside. If you get salt marks on them, let them dry to the touch, brush it right off. You get mud, you get dirt. You don't have to worry. They can take the puddle puddles, they can take the snow, whatever you want to throw at them. And that's what's so perfect at this time of year. We have a wide variety of activities going on. Sometimes you do need to be dressed up. You could wear these to church for the holidays.
Absolutely.
Or the synagogue. You can really dress it up, but they also pair really well with your leggings, with your jeans. You can take them either way, which is nice if you're traveling and you don't want to bring too many pairs of shoes. This is a beautiful one that can take whatever Mother Nature's throwing at you, but also handle whatever occasions you're going to be dealing with while you're gone. This is amazing.
I cannot, I'm telling you guys, I'm flabbergasted by this. I thought for sure, I looked at it and I thought, oh, those will be water resistant, but not waterproof. Yes, it is. That's a snow boot, girls. And you're like, oh my gosh, I could never be fashionable in the dead of winter. Guess what? You really can now. 5.5 through 12, medium and wide widths. The heel is 2 1/4 inches high. That's a very easy to do heel, and I know you explained the stack, but I'd love you to repeat that. We have black, burgundy, and gray. 4 flex pays. You have free shipping tonight, but this is really crucial. The price ends at midnight. We are about 15 minutes away from Shannon and Benefit with a brand new beautiful today's special from Benefit Cosmetics. This price will jump to $99 and what's our change? 90 cents. So right now you're spending $59.90. This will jump to almost $100. That's basically half off. And it's a new style for us today. So it's not like, oh, it's a clearance item. We just sold out of our today's special. We're looking for things to bring out that's a really smoking good deal, and this is it. And if you're a girl like I am, I love boots. I love wearing boots. I can't wait to wear them. I think boots are awesome. I think they look great. And you love stylish boots, but you say, nah, this maybe on a fall sunny day, I would pull out. How about 3 inches of snow, slush, puddles, and rain? Would you pull this boot out? Guess what? You can. Isn't that cool? And it's wide and medium widths. So if you really, and I kind of feel for girls who have wider feet, because I think you're really left out of the game a lot of times, and you've got to kind of go and sacrifice and not maybe have the cutest shoes. It's so nice that Sporto made these in both widths.
Well, we want you to get the full benefit of the technology, and by having those wide widths, we want to make sure you get just a touch of wiggle room for your toes so that Thermalite can really do its job. It's allowing your own body heat to circulate inside the boot, and that's what keeps you warm when you're outside in the cold, but keeps you from overheating. This is a perfect example of one you'd wear into the office for the whole day, or wear into school, wear into the doctor's appointment. Whatever you're doing all day, you're not going to overheat when you're inside. But when you go outside, you don't care what's happening. All right, you might worry about your hair, but you don't have to worry about your feet because your feet are covered. They're ready for it. Whether it's snowing, sleeting, hailing, raining, you're ready for it. And it's so nice to have this great styling now. That gone are the days where you have to sacrifice your style because you're worried about what's happening with the weather. We know it's cold. There's a big cold blast happening right now in all of New England. We know when places like Atlanta and Texas gets snow, you know it's a little off. It's a cold start to the winter season. You need to be prepared. You don't want to have to end your fun early because your feet are cold or because you weren't prepared. You weren't ready for that rain and you're worried about ruining your shoes. With Sporto, you don't have to worry. That you don't have to be afraid of your own shoes. We want you to take them outside in those brutal conditions. Put them to the test. They'll hold up just fine.
Well, here's something else when you think about this. You go, okay, I'm going to go to a dinner party and you live in a really snowy, rainy area. What do? You're like, oh my gosh. So you've got these really cute shoes on and you literally try to tiptoe and dodge. No, you know, you've done this a million times.
I've done it many times.
You know you can't wear ugly shoes to this thing you're going to. Whether it's a nice restaurant, you're going out to meet your friends, maybe you're going to go out and have a drink, maybe you're going to go to a fun party, and you go, well, I'm not wearing my clunky old boots to the party. Look at my cute dress. Well, and it's bad out. You know, it's not good. So we tiptoe and we're like, oh, and then you hit that puddle or you get a little snow in your shoe and you're like, okay, now my tights are literally wet for the rest of the night and there goes my comfort level. And your feet are wet, right?
Your shoes probably ruined too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And we've all done it. Tippy-toed trying to get in somewhere really quick from the car to the inside the restaurant and you've ruined your shoes and your tights, right? With this, you don't have to worry. It's not like you have to put one heavy-duty shoe in your bag and then switch to a good-looking shoe once you get indoors. This is doing both. It's going to take the tough weather and you look wildly stylish. And I love kind of the semi-vintage feel of it. There's sort of a vintage look to this.
And I think there's an elegance to this one. And whoever thought you'd say an elegant snow boot? It just doesn't sound like it could go together. But then you see the style, and I love the feminine shaping of the toe box. And that's why if you do have a wider foot, take advantage of those wider sizes. But also with the height of the heel, that great covered block heel that is nice and sturdy. It's solid. It's a way to get that lift we like for our elongated legs, but with the stability that you need in these months, when it can be as simple as wet leaves, but it can be ice, it can be frost, it can be snow. You want to make sure you have some stability. And this has some great little grooves, that traction on the bottom to give you an advantage when you're headed out in those conditions. We've packed it all in this gorgeous package, which is so wonderful, but you don't have to baby it. Remember, you get dirt on them, you get salt marks on them. Let them dry to the touch and brush it off. The suede itself is waterproof. It's waterproof construction. We've sealed off that crucial seam, and you have that thermalite insulation. So you are ready for whatever Mother Nature can throw at us.
Okay, guys, if you want the burgundy, this stunning burgundy, is that not the best holiday color too? And it looks so beautiful. In the fall, it's great. And then when you go into towards the spring, you'll totally be able to wear this, right? We're down to only 7.5 through 12. And again, that's medium wide width, and I only have 280 left. So the burgundy's almost gone. Then the gray is gonna be the next one to go. And again, here's a way to step out of the box, try a color, and not have to baby it. I am telling you, if I could put a list of my favorite boots that I've sold this entire year, and we do lots of great brands, we have wonderful winter boots, to me, I think this is my absolute favorite that I've seen. And we've had great boots over the last couple of weeks, but there's just something so feminine and stylish. And when I had to do the triple take, that these are waterproof. Remember, water resistance good, waterproof's the best. That's the most you can get. These are genuine waterproof boots, and yet they totally don't look like it. That's shocking.
For once, we really can have it all.
Really?
You can have the protection you need from the elements, from the snow, from the rain. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to baby them, but you can feel fabulous when you head out the door. You're ready for that party. This is that time of year I always laugh when you go home and visit your family. You run into, the ex-boyfriends, the person you haven't seen since high school.
So
all those people you're only gonna see that one time. You want to look great.
There you go. We got it. Also, if you have like a winter wedding coming up and you're like, oh, what shoes am I going to wear? It's gonna be so cute. By the way, the price ends at midnight tonight. I just want you to remember that. It's a this day only, which means the price, the free shipping, the 4 flex is only good now for another 10 minutes. You have to really go fast if you want to take advantage of that. All right, we have one more boot that I chose to wear tonight, and it's on a clearance price. And again, how about winter boot that you don't have to baby that's on sale now, instead of having to wait till the spring? That kind of is not good, but so we do it a little bit early. This one is called the Crystal, and we have 3 colors. We have the black, which is what I have on, we have the gray, and we have the navy. This is a 3-inch heel, but it's a wedge, so it totally doesn't feel like a 3-inch heel.
Isn't that great? Once again, you get the stability you want, but the lift that we all like for that nice elongated look. That, take a look at this. It's such a feminine styling here. So beautifully done. I love the studs that go up the side and around the front. You just get that little bit of shimmer from that stud detailing, which is so pretty. And I know you've been standing in these for hours now.
Yes.
Still feel good, don't you?
Totally. I've now been on my feet for 2 straight hours. I've not sat down in 2 hours. And then I was on and off my feet for about an hour before that while I was getting ready. And totally comfortable. Look how cute they are too. And once again, really flexible, very easy to wear. I mean, you can, you got a busy life and you're running here and there and doing errands. And again, you don't want to have to sacrifice style in the dead of winter. Look how cute this is. Which way do you want me to go, guys? Aren't these adorable?
It looks so sharp with your outfit.
And they're roomy. And this is my Marla Wynn pants. I've got my Marla Wynns on, but I like the ankle space. Gives you room to tuck in the jean. You could also wear a trouser over it. A boot cut jean on top of this would look great. You can put your tights in here. You can wear socks with it. Would be really cute.
Oh, definitely.
Lots of ways to wear these because there's a nice opening here on top.
Isn't that great? And the feminine touches on this with that wedge, you get the stability, but let's see if you can see here on the sole that it's a very feminine styling, which is so nice that it really narrows in, but we give you some traction on the bottom, and because it's a wedge, you're getting that larger strike plate, so you do have more solid footing. This is our Sporto suede, so it's water resistant suede, so you can't take it outside. If it's happens to be snowing, it's sleeting, you don't have to worry about the suede. You don't have to baby it. The water will sit on top, and all you do is if you get them dirty, you get some salt marks on it, wait till they're dry to the touch, or you can blot them off and then just brush that off. That's all you have to do. It is so simple, so easy. I love the suede covering that wedge heel too. Just adds another level of luxuriousness, because so many times we think we have to put away all of our suede because it's gonna be moist outside, whether it's rain or sleet or snow, any of those icy conditions. But with Sporto, we want you to take your suede outside.
Now here's what I'm gonna tempt you. You ready? Okay, so I'm gonna show you two gray boots side by side. I'll do a gray. No, let me do gray and blue. All right, so these two are completely different styles. And with our Flex Pay, both of these you can get for $14.99. You'll pay it off in 4 months. You have the end till the end of January to test run them. I don't know, jump into some puddles, I don't care. One is waterproof, one's water resistant, that's great. Both very different in their styles. So they're wildly stylish for very different reasons. So this might be more of a casual look. This might be, hey, you know what? I've got a really great event I'm going to and I want to wear a snow boot. This is your stylish snow boot. I don't think we've ever done a more stylish one than this. So literally with FlexPay and these amazing prices tonight, you can get some of the best deals we've offered all holiday season. I mean, tonight, these last two, and that first clog, those three that we had earlier, those three I think are by far some of the most outstanding offers that we've done this whole winter season so far, and winter's just started. Also, something else is that with Sporto, we don't do Sporto clear into the spring and summer. Obviously it ends. So right now is the perfect time to be able to get it, because I hate to say it, we'll do a few shows in January, but then it kind of wraps up for another year until we get back to the fall again. So if you do want to get a really, really great boot that not only looks good, but it's going to last a long time and it takes the elements. It's going to take that tough weather. This is your moment to do it with these great clearance prices, and especially that this day only. If I were at home right now, I promise you I would order the this day only. I am hoping when I get off the air, it'll still be a good price about 3 after midnight, because I've got to run to a computer, because I know what happens. The price is going to change just a few minutes after midnight, so take advantage of it. Now in this one, when it's sold out, that's it. When it's done clearance, we're wrapping it up. This is a customer pick too. Oh, that's important. It's a customer pick. Everybody loves this, and they loved it at the full price of, what is it, $90? Yeah, $100. Customer loved this. The only reason we're doing it on sale tonight is because, guess what? It's just a great deal. It's clearance price. It's not because nobody loved it. Everybody said, this is a great boot.
Happy holidays.
Yes, yes. Yay.
That's what makes it fun, and right at the beginning of the season, where you will wear these for the next several months. And depending on where you live, you know, I was in Fargo, North Dakota at the very end of April last spring. Oh my. 5 inches of snow. So remember that, you know, a lot of times you want a wardrobe to get through this season, no matter where you live in the country, because you're going to face that wet or cooler conditions for quite a while. You don't necessarily want to wear the same pair of boots every single day. No, but that's where it's fun, when you can take advantage of the great pricing to build that wardrobe, so you're prepared. These also have the thermalite insulation, so it's going to keep the cold air out away from your foot and keep you nice and warm with that water-resistant suede, so you don't have to worry about it. You can see this, the water just sits on the top, and you don't have to worry about it at all. It'll dry. You can blot it if you want, or it'll just dry on its own, but it's not going to go through the suede and ruin your day.
Which is great.
And you don't have to baby them.
And I have a question to ask you. Do you find that the minute you can, you start wearing boots?
Yes.
And you wear them every different style you can, every day you can?
There is something about boots that I really feel like pulls together your outfit and makes it very stylish. As soon as it's cool enough and you go from those flip-flops and sandals, I want to be wearing booties and boots.
Isn't that funny?
Absolutely.
I'm the exact same way too. If you caught me yesterday or last night or the other night when I went out, I had on my Imam boots. You know, you catch me today. If I can wear a boot, daggone, they are on my feet, because I love boot season. There is just something really wonderful about it. And I've got to be honest with you, most of the boots that you see me wear on the air they're not water resistant. They're not waterproof. I just get to wear them because we live in Florida, so we don't have to really worry about it. But you know, the problem is how do you find something that's truly stylish? You feel hip, you feel younger. These are very easy to walk on. That wedge is a miracle footbed, because it's very comfortable. A lot of your foot is hitting the ground, and they don't feel like, I mean, the heel's 3 inches, but it absolutely does not feel like that at all. It feels much lower. But here's the way way you do it, and you don't have to baby them. That's the difference from a lot of boots that are out there that you can spend a lot more money on, and what you can do with Sporto. And it's clearly a very different prospect when it comes to wearing boots.
Isn't it fun that technology has really changed how we deal with the cold months, that you don't have to sacrifice your style anymore. You can have that rich, buttery, luxurious, genuine suede. You can have that high fashion. I love how you get just that bit of shimmer from these studs on the crystal going around the top. Isn't that beautiful? Just a quick zip on and off, so it's very easy, but you get everything you want. You get the style. It used to be that I almost felt like you kind of gave up a part of yourself when the weather was bad, because you'd have this great outfit, but then you'd wear your big clunky shoes. Right. 20 years ago, we didn't have the technology to do all of this. Now we can, and we can give you suede that you don't have to baby, that you can take outside, wear in the puddles. We have the Thermalite insulation, so you can stay nice and comfortable whether you're outside or in. We have that waterproof construction, so you can truly wear a lot of the shoes in the puddles. This one with that water-resistant suede, you don't have to be frightened of the forecast.
True, that's
You don't have to worry about it. You get them wet, just brush off any dirt, any marks, let them dry.
All right, Miss Cindy, thanks so much for helping us out today.
Thank you. This has been
just
so
a
much
reminder,
fun.
this day only. I'm literally running off the air and buying it. If you want to get it too, we're going to honor that price for just a couple of more minutes, but unfortunately it's going to go to $100. Right now it's at $59. That's huge. For now, my favorite boot of the whole season. And I've not said that at all this season so far. All right, so stay on the line for that. Also, the clearance price on our customer pick. You can read those great reviews on hsn.com. All right, so we got about 10 seconds to go. Cindy, thanks for joining me. I'll be around tomorrow night. I'll actually be wrapping up Adrian's visit, so we'll have some great skincare for you. But first, and up next, it's Benefits Cosmetics.
Benefit Cosmetics is a San Francisco-based beauty brand with the motto that laughter is the best cosmetic. As former models, Jean and Jane Ford knew the challenges women face with makeup. So in 1976, they created their own line focused on solving women's beauty dilemmas. Today, those same products are still some of the most famous instant beauty solutions around the world. And guess what? They've taught us everything we know. At Benefit, we've been bringing smiles to women's faces with laughter and lip gloss for the past 35 years.
Like our mom and aunt always